it's Susan here from Komori no Hime Cosplay, and today we're going to be doing a slightly different video. As I've mentioned before on craft room tours and just generally throughout the history of this channel, I really like cats, specifically Pusheen, and I tend to collect Pusheen things. So I wanted to combine my love of Pusheen and love of sewing, and decided to get the Pusheen cross-stitch kit. So I got mine from Barnes & Noble, but they do have them on Amazon, and I think it's a little bit cheaper on Amazon. So I do have an affiliate link in the description box below if you want to check it out. So let's open it. So it should contain everything you need. So we've got, it says 3 sheets of the embroidery fabric, then Ida cloth. This is going to be an experience for me because I am not familiar with cross stitch at all, so this will be learning a new technique on my part. So we've got 2 tapestry needles. They're not showing up on camera very well. We have the embroidery hoop. It's a little bit orangey on camera, but in person it's a little bit more light pink. That's really cute. So we've got, whoa, dropping stuff. Next we have a package with the embroidery floss. So we've got 2 shades of gray, brown, and pink. And lastly, we have the little booklet on, has a lot of pages, and then the Pusheen patterns. So it looks like we have one that's just a basic Pusheen, one that is a Pusheen with a donut and a little heart. That's actually really, really cute. And then, oh, and then we've got Pusheen holding a donut with little sparkles around the side. Oh. Yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. To set up the embroidery hoop, we're going to take our fabric, move the needle out of the way. We're going to place the fabric over the back of the hoop, open up the screw on the top, and then press the hoop over the fabric, trying to keep it symmetrical. It's not wanting to go in. I think that's as symmetrical as it's going to be. Okay. And we're going to tighten the screw up top to lock it into place. Then we're going to take our embroidery floss and find the end. I like that they put the little Pusheen logo on the sticker there. That's really cute. Oh, there it is. And it said to cut a piece that was like 18 inches long. I'm just eyeballing it. So there we go. And then pull it apart so that we can see the strands. Okay, so we just need one individual strand, and we'll pull it through. Okay, so now had a tapestry needle, so we're just going to insert it into the needle and pull it through. And it said specifically not to knot the thread, so we're not going to do that, even though I really want to. Then for the design, we're going to do pattern number 1, and it says to pick a spot in the middle of the design to start with, but the middle of the design is just gray, and I think that's going to be an absolute pain to count all of those gray X's. So I'm just going to start, stay in place. with the outside. So I'm just going to eyeball it and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it said that you're supposed to start in the lower left corner. Of your X. Come on, there we go. So pull it through, and then we're going to leave an inch of thread behind, so I'm just going to hold that in place with my finger. Go through the upper right, pull it through, then come through the lower right. Oh, it's all knotted, come on. There we go. And then back through the upper left to make the cross, and then the excess thread is going to end up getting sewn in with all of the other threads as time goes on. So we're just going to do the exact same thing and make another X, and we're just going to keep doing that following the template in the book. And here's what the Pusheen looks like so far. I'm definitely finding it easier to stitch the outline before going in and doing any of the gray, just because it's a lot easier to count the stitches for the outer design than all of the inner ones. And here's what it looks like once it has been sewn. Really cute. This one was a little bit difficult to fit in between the hoop, the sides of the hoop, just because it is a wider Pusheen. And here is what design number 2 looks like, and design number 3. And there was enough thread, excuse the giant pile here, there was enough thread to do all 3 of the designs. And this is how much is left over. There is still a lot of the pink, a lot of the dark gray because it was really only used for the stripes on Pusheen, a decent amount of the brown left, and not a whole lot of the base gray left. But there was enough to make all of them, and some left over in case you make a mistake and need to seam rip some of it out and re-sew part of it. I did end up having to do that with, I think it was this one, where I ended up off by 1 and then had to pull it out and start over to make everything fit in the lines. But this I enjoyed way more than I thought I was going to. I got it on a whim and had so much fun sewing these. It was almost therapeutic to see it come together with all the little squares becoming a design. And I loved it way more than I thought I was going to be 100% honest. So yeah, I don't know who made this, because Gund is the company that makes the plushies. I don't know if Gund is responsible for this. It's just runningpress.com. So I don't know if they are the ones that are officially responsible for it, but I would love to see more of the Pusheen cross-stitch kits with more designs in it. Now that I've done it, I don't think I would get it again and do them over again since I've done them before. But if they ever make a cross-stitch kit 2.0 with different designs, totally get it in a heartbeat, especially if they have holiday designs, because this would be something that'd be really cute to make like Christmas ornaments out of. Or even if they have any more Pusheen kits in the future, not necessarily cross-stitch, but if they make like the Pusheen jewelry kit collection, I would get that in a heartbeat as well. So I know this is a little bit different from what I normally do, but I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will be back to regular cosplay content soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.